Hello, students. Namaste. I am JVN Dr. Brajraj Singh Chauhan, Associate Professor, Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Department, Faculty of Education and Methodology. Program is MSc Mathematics second semester and course name is numerical computation. Session of today is some numerical problem on probability. Problem 1. Find the probability that the leap year selected at random will contain 53 Sunday. Do you know about the leap year? How many days will in leap year? Let me know. Leap year contains 366 days. Normal year contains 365 days. So, by the division algorithm, we can write 366 is equal to the 7 into 52 plus 2. It means there is 52 complete week and next 2 day is extra. These 2 days may be either Monday, Tuesday, or Tuesday, Wednesday, or Wednesday, Thursday, or Thursday, Friday, or Friday, Saturday, or Saturday, Sunday, or Sunday, Monday. There will be 7 possibility of 2 days. Number of elements in sample space will be 7. Now event is in a leap year selected at random will contain 53 Sunday. In this set, Sunday appears 2 times in the Saturday Sunday or in Sunday Monday. So number of favorable events will be only 2, Saturday Sunday and Sunday Monday. Hence the formula of probability of an event is number of elements in set A upon number of element in sample space. So number of element in set A will be 2 and number of element in sample space will be 7. So probability of happening of this event is 2 upon 7. Next one, axiomatic approach, theorems on the probability. There are two important theorems of probability, namely addition theorem and the multiplication theorem. Number 1, addition theorem. The addition theorem states that if two events A and B are mutually exclusive, the probability of occurrence of either A or B is the sum of the individual probability of A and B. Symbolically, B can write P A or B, or in another word we can say P A union B is equal to probability of an event A plus probability of an event B. PA union B is equal to PA plus PB. When events are not mutually exclusive, then PA or B is equal to PA plus PB minus PA and B. That is, in another word, we can say PA union V is equal to probability of an event A plus probability of an event B minus probability of an event A intersection B. This formula is for only 2 events. If we have 3 events, then the formula for 3 events will be, if events are mutually exclusive, then probability of A union B union C, or we can say PA or B or C is equal to PA plus PB plus PC. This is only for mutually exclusive events. If events are not mutually exclusive, then PA union B union C is equal to PA plus PB plus PC minus PA intersection B minus B intersection C minus PC intersection A plus PA intersection B intersection C for non-mutually exclusive events. Example of this type of uh, theorem is: calculate the probability of picking a card that was hurt or a spade. Comment on your answer. In this example, you may pick a card. It may either hurt or spade. So we all are known about the hurt or spade. If card is drawn hurt, it is not spade. If we drawn the spade, it will not be hurt. So this type of event is called the mutually exclusive event. So using the addition rule, P hurt or spade, P H union S is equal to PH plus PS. There is 13 card of hurt, so probability of P hurt is equal to 13 upon 52, and there is 13 card of spade, so probability of P spade is equal to again 13 upon 52. According to statement, P H union S is equal to PH plus PS, so it will be 13 upon 52 plus again 13 upon 52 is equal to 26 upon 52, or after solving we get 1 by 2. This event is mutually exclusive events. Another example of in this regard is a bag containing 30 balls numbered from 1 to 30. One ball is drawn at random. Find the probability that the number of the ball drawn will be multiple of first problem is 5 or 7. Another second problem is 3 or 7. So solution of first problem A is probability of the number being multiple of 5 is probability of A. It will P 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 or 30. Only 6 events are there and sample space contains 30 elements. So by the formula, probability of an event is equal to favorable events upon total outcome. So favorable event is 6 and total outcome is 30. So it becomes 6 upon 30 is equal to 1 upon 6. Probability of the number being multiple of 7 is probability B is equal to 7, 14, 21, 28. Only 4 multiple is there. So probability of an event is equal to 4 upon 30. It is because 30 is the sample space. So after solving we get 2 upon 15. Here there is no common element. Both set A and B, there is no any common element, so it is mutually exclusive event. So then the PA or B is equal to PA union B is equal to PA plus PB, and PA is equal to 6 upon 30, PB is equal to 4 upon 30. After addition we get 10 upon 30 is equal to 1 upon 3. Next problem B, multiple of 3 or 7. Probability of A is the multiple of 3, probability B is the multiple of 7. So multiple of 3 is P, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27 and 30. Total 10 element is there. So probability of an event A is equal to 10 upon 30. or after solving we get 1 upon 3. The probability of number being multiple of 7 is 7, 14, 21 and 28. There is only 4 sample point, so the probability of event B is equal to 4 upon 30. In this case, X event 21 is the multiple of 3 as well as 7. In both sets, 21 is the common element in both. Hence, this event is not mutually exclusive because it has one element is a common. So in this case, formula is PA or B is equal to PA plus PB minus PA intersection B. Putting the value of event is equal to 10 upon 30 plus 4 upon 30 minus 1 upon 30. After taking LCM, we get 13 upon 30. This is the solution of this problem. Next one, multiplication theorem. This theorem stated that if two events A and B are independent, the probability that they both will occur is equal to the product of their individual probabilities. Symbolically, if A and B are independent events, then PA and B is equal to PA into PB. It means both events takes place simultaneously. Similarly, theorem can be extended for more than two events are P, A and B and C is equal to PA into PB into PC. Similarly, for more than 3, for or n elements, for n events, PA1 or A2 or A3 ... AN is equal to PA1 into PA2 into PA3 ... PAN.